Hi, this is Dave Kettlewell, the host of mastersofharmonica.com. And today I'm sharing secrets. These are some of the things that chromatic harmonica players use to make their training easier and more effective. So I'm just going to share a lot of tools with you, and you can look at them and maybe decide that you want to try some. Well, the first one that I want to share with you is a personal recording device. This is a Tascam DR1. The current version is DR7. Tascam, T-A-S-C-A-M. This device can record music that's off a stereo or a live band or me playing here at this table, and it will actually play that file back for me. And I thought you might enjoy a demonstration. So here goes. This is a demonstration of how to use a personal recording device. By the way, I think that these run about maybe $140, something like that. So you turn it on, and then I press this button and see how it's blinking. And it will give me a readout for whether the sound's, too high or not. Let's see. So I can tell that I don't need to take the volume up or down. It can record. So all I have to do to use this thing, and I'm just going to make something up with my harmonica, and I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to play it back for you. So I press that little button again, and here I go. Okay, pretty simple little diddly, and I press the button again, and now I come over here with this magical button that I push in here, and this connects me to a $39 sound system I got at Walmart to hook up to my computer. It's got two little speakers like this, and it has a subwoofer on the floor. But I hook that up either to this or to my CD player, and I have a much fuller sound. Or if I'm listening like YouTube and watching, that's a great way to go too. And I think those are made by Linksys or Logitech. Logitech is the name of that. But they're $39 at Walmart, and they're little sound systems for computers. But let's go ahead and see what's going on with this recording I just made. So I press that little button again, and here I go. Okay, pretty simple little diddly. Isn't that a riot? I mean, so now what I can do is I can go back to the beginning and I can play along with what I played before, and I do that quite a bit. So here we go, let's try that. So I press that little button again, and here I go. Okay, so not only can you record what you're working on, but you can actually go back and play on top of it. Now, this device has a lot of other things it can do. It can add reverb and a bunch of other special effects. You can record a recording that you want to learn and slow the tempo to a pace that you can live with. You can adjust tempo. It will actually change the pitch. If you get CDs from the library, a lot of times they're off pitch because they were reel to reel and they're not right anymore when they were recorded. And you can go up or down in pitch with this on something that you record. You can also record over a recording. You can lay a bass recording down like a CD and then play on top of it and record it. So what does this do? It enables you to see what you really sound like Not what you think you sound like. So again, these are Tascam units, personal recording systems. This is a DR1, the current one is DR7. I would recommend that you get one of those. On to the next little secret that I'm going to share with you. This is a book called Max de Alios, Method for Chromatic Harmonica. It was originally in Italian. This is the English version. And this book has text which describes different techniques, text, exercises to do, and then it has pieces that you can perform, and it comes with something that is like super cool, which is a CD with 2 tracks. There's a band and the soloist, and then the next track has no soloist, so you play. And this is an absolutely wonderful tool to improve your musicianship. Well, this is my favorite method for chromatic harmonica from Share Publishing, but you've probably heard of these jazz play-along books from Hal Leonard, and these really work well too. Same concept, and this would be another Hal Leonard. Probably the biggest difference with the chromatic method for chromatic harmonica, these technical exercises were created just for harmonica. So I think that this is probably a little bit better because these are made for all kinds of instruments, but not really harmonica. So these are play-along books with CDs. Great tool for you. The next thing, people who get into music have trouble keeping time. So when you have a metronome and you can change the pace to dot, 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 or dot, 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 and it's got all kinds of different speeds. But when you're playing in a piece and you want to keep the rhythm correctly, these are like gold. And I'll mention to you that when you go to play with other bands and stuff, if you can keep correct time, you're golden. Because a lot of people can't. So if you can take the time to actually play in rhythm when you're playing a piece, whether you're doing it on top of a CD or with other musicians, or you're reading music, if you can keep time, you're golden. This is another secret I want to share. This is my little harmonica screwdriver set. And this one is a slotted type, and this is Phillips. But the way they work is you put the little twirly thing here on your palm and you turn it with your fingers. And so it's a great way to really handle things like these screw covers and keep it under control. These are like jeweler screwdriver sets. So I think that you can get a lot of benefit from those. Another thing that I want to share with you is this, A Creative Approach to Music Fundamentals by William Duckworth. That's a 6th edition. This is the same book, A Creative Approach to Music Fundamentals, William Duckworth. Bill is the best scholar teaching theory in the world. He's world-renowned and his stuff is easy to read. If you want to learn how to read music, this is the book you get and you'll do great. You can buy them on eBay for $8, $10, $6, kind of depends, used. But they are a phenomenal resource. And William Duckworth, A Creative Approach to Music Fundamentals, there's got to be probably 10 or 11 editions. So that's another tool. Now, this is about sharing secrets. And this is my next secret. Every time I play chromatic harmonica, I warm my harmonicas in a heating pad. Now, I got this idea from a concert player. Every time he plays, he's using this tool to get that harmonica warmed up so the breath savers don't stick. They're real easy to use. This was $10 at Walmart. You have the pad, you put a towel on top, you put the harmonica on top, you fold it over, and you plug it in, you put it on for 5 or 10 minutes, and it gets the harmonica warm. If I don't have the ability of having electricity, I'll put it by my leg or in my sweater, by my stomach, or someplace where there's body warmth to warm it up. If you don't warm the harmonica, the breath savers will stick. So you're going to be amazed that all of your breath saver problems pretty much will be eliminated if you use a heating pad, which I strongly, strongly recommend. So those are just kind of the secret tools that musicians use that can make things easier. And I'd say of the group, the one that I think can be most helpful to you are these personal recording devices. You think you know what you sound like, but when you play this, you'll hear it. And you'll find you could play along with yourself and it'll sound great. Good luck. And today I want to share with you my favorite exercise to improve my skills as a musician. This is something I use every day. What this skill is the ability to take sounds from your imagination and put them onto your harmonica.